Hey Scorpio, it's Kayla's Tarot. Right, you guys, let's get stuck into your reads for the end of July. These ones are resonating from the 15th to the 31st of January. 15th to the 31st of January 2020. 2020. I nearly said 19 then, you guys. Seriously. Oh, God, that's terrible. 2020, January 2020 for Scorpio. We're doing love reads specifically, and we're taking a look at singletons, daters, and exclusives, okay? So, Scorpio. Singles, dating, exclusives. Okay, let's cut the deck into three. Two for the singles, two for the daters. And when I get round to it, two for the exclusives. Right. So, and I will clarify these a little bit. And we're also going to pop on Romance Angel. Here we go. Here we go. Single Scorpios, single Scorpios. There we go. Dating Scorpios. Someone in mind Scorpios. And exclusive Scorpios. Okay. Right. Like I say, I do want to clarify this, and I'm going to with the Tarot of Sexual Magic. So let's get stuck in. Single Scorpios. Right then. We have got here the Five of Pentacles and the Star in the reverse. And I think that this is shutting someone out that you may have had a passionate encounter with. I think that you've lost hope in this. I think that it's a dead-end sort of scenario. It absolutely requires clarification. So, just bear with me. Thing is with the Star, I mean, even when it's in the reverse, it still signifies that there's hope. The problem is, obviously, the Five of Pentacles. I think that you've already shut this person out, or they've shut you out. I've got the Four of Pentacles here as well. So I think that if I tread carefully here, I mean, it could be on the other side, but I'm just going to read it from your perspective. You could be hanging on here, okay, to somebody that's clearly not interested. I mean, look, he's trying to pay her so much attention, and her face is just like, nah, not having it, not having it. It's almost like they like the attention, though, in that card. So I'm starting to wonder if you've been paying somebody too much attention and it's gone straight to their ego, and now you're just like, no, we're sort of done with this. I've got the Three of Swords. I think either this is reality or you suspect third-party scenario going on. The thing is with the Three of Swords, I mean, again, imagery is everything, you guys. Look, she's here, she's sort of watching on, and this is a very heartbreaking kind of energy in this card. And I think for some of you, you probably discovered, or maybe suspicion or even intuition is telling you that this person's moving on, or they are fooling around with somebody else. You might not have been the only one. And like I say, I think you've come to the realisation that you've been hanging on too tightly. Because don't forget, we always go from a 4 to a 5. And I think that you've realised here, you're hanging on too tightly to somebody who's entertaining others. And I think that this is just, the Star in the reverse is just you guys losing faith in this person and in this situation and just moving on. And I think that for a lot of you, you can knock it on the head and put it down to a bit of fun. It's the Passion card. It's a bit of fun, you know what I mean? And I think that that's where this goes. So I think that single Scorpions are just moving on at this point from someone who's been messing them about. And this may have been long term, by the way, as well. I don't know why I'm saying that. Okay, let's take a look at dating Scorpios. These are for the Scorpios that have got someone in mind. So we've got the Two of Pentacles reversed with the Ten of Wands, and we also have got the pay attention to the red flags. Signs are cautioning you. I think the signs are cautioning you to drop someone here, okay, because they may be extremely hard work. And I really do feel like you're dealing with someone who's just hard work. And I think that things aren't moving as quickly as you like. Let's see, we've got the Four of Swords. So yeah, I think that you're trying to lay something to rest with somebody here. I've got the Two of Wands in the reverse. You've absolutely picked the path here. The only problem with the Two of Wands is it tends to, in the upright, you're kind of choosing freedom. In the reverse, you're kind of remaining stuck. I mean, let's revert back to the Rider-Waite. You know, on the card, the Two of Wands, one rod is bolted to the wall and the other one is free to be moved around, and the guy in the card has got the one that's free to be moved around. So I think in the reverse, some of you may be choosing the bolted rod. The Four of Swords, I need to take a good look at this because I feel like there's something here. I feel like the burden is codependency, isn't it? Look how he's trying to help her and she's just letting him. She just looks very lazy and he's just trying to aid to her and she's just sat there letting him. I wonder if that's the burden. You may be dealing with somebody who expects you to do everything for them. This could even be selfish behaviours with sex as well. You could just be dealing with someone very, very selfish who's just me, all interested in myself. And I think this is realisation that you have been stuck, and I think that's why we do have, you know, the Two of Pentacles. These are two twos in the reverse. This is Spirit's way of saying, see the red flags here for what they are, and, you know, do what's right for you. If it's too much of a burden, you can walk away. Okay, so that's the dating. Let's take a look at exclusive Scorpios. So I have got very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. And then we have got the Four of Wands with the Ten of Swords. Straight off the bat, I think that there may be problems, especially if you live together, regarding the home, regarding plans to do with the home, decorating, refurbishments. And I feel like they've been put off and put off and put off, and somebody's getting pissed off because they've been put off for so long. Okay, let's clarify this, isn't it? I've got the Ten of Cups in the reverse. So yeah, it's upsetting the family dynamic. Someone's emotionally drained. It's upsetting this family dynamic that's going on. The Devil's in the reverse. Now listen, someone is trying really, really hard to get shit done. And I've also got the Knight of Cups. Someone's trying very, very hard to get shit done here, okay? But the thing is with the Devil, what I always say is, just because it's reversed doesn't mean you're out of the water. You can so easily be sucked back in. So if you're an exclusive Scorpio, I think it's basically saying, look, either you or someone or your partner needs to pull the finger out the backside, and if they say they're going to get shit done and it's been put off and put off and put off, now's the time to get it done, okay? Because, you know, we've got stability at risk here, okay? And with the Devil in the reverse, that's sort of clarifying that. And the Ten of Cups, it's upsetting the family dynamic. We're pissed off, we're tittle-tattling, we're arguing, and it just feels very draining, if I'm perfectly honest, just because somebody won't do what they said they were going to do. May not even necessarily be anything to do with around the home, but the Four of Wands, it will definitely have everything to do with some sort of stable element within your relationship. Somebody's promised to deliver and they haven't. Because we do have the Devil, it could be somebody's either got an obsession or an addiction of some sort, and they've been promising for forever to sort this out. And I feel like, you know, whether it's you or them, someone's coming forward and saying, decide now, because if things don't change fast, then, you know, I feel like this could be an ultimatum of some sort. There's a lot of love in this relationship, and I do feel like this person genuinely loves you, and they verbalise that, you know what I mean? And I think that if they do finally decide to change in the here and now and not delay it any longer, it's down to love. So I think that some coupled Scorpios do need to understand that, you know what I mean? The Knight of Cups can be that knight in shining armour effect. It's like, I'm here, I'm ready, let's do this. So I think it will get done. But like I say, the problem with the Devil is you can easily be sucked back into whatever this level of entrapment is. Whether, like I say, it's obsessions, addictions, or just pure laziness, whatever it is. You know, for some of you, you could be dealing with a partner who's really depressed, and it is putting strain on the family dynamic. You know, when we see a Ten of Cups in the reverse, it's things being so good and then going downhill so fast. And that is the Ten of Cups reversed dynamic right there. So, you know, things need to change and need to change fast. So maybe for some of you who are struggling with a partner, the advice could be that give them an ultimatum and put a time frame on it and stick by your guns. Sometimes the shock factor works, whether you intend to leave or not. The shock factor works. Okay, right, Scorpios, I'm going to leave that there. I wish you guys all the best. Feel free to email me for any personals, and also check out the promo vid on the channel for January 2020. Promos, information and offers, and you get a lovely, wonderful offer on 1 question readings for just $7, and also 30-minute readings for $27. So check that out and partake if you wish. In the meantime, though, I wish you all the best. Take care. Bye for now.